Hello, everybody. This is Astro Gravitational Report. Also, it's an emergency report. You guys know if you follow me at my regular channel that currently, I do this emergency energy reports and gravitational reports when it's needed. Usually, I do the emergency energy report at my main channel for it, or do videos and so on. But this emergency energy report is here right now for you to understand, because most of the people here watching the astrogravitational report, you guys actually crossed the pattern of the new path 8 months ago. And that is going to be a different energy report for it. I will transfer the link into the main channel in there so the people can see it for um, well, what's going on? First of all, and all of the things that goes on currently right now, that is it about we have the lower astral and the higher astral energies coming into the same playground. The lower astral, that is it, the things that goes on at Scorpio. The higher astral, it is coming from Uranus and the North Node. We're having the moon right now in Pisces and gives it a mysticism with why all this is coming together. Yesterday, I was hit so much with the lower vibes that I couldn't even do the live chat for it. And I had to look deeply within the issues. That was that comes in. It wasn't only me though. There was a few people who I contacted, and they had a similar things for, but they were created from access from the lower astral to you, but also the access of the higher astral from you. You might feel like the lower astral energies for it, you can turn them off. No, you don't. And I'll tell you why. They're for a higher purpose. You to look at those energy from the higher purpose and need to see what those lower energies they need. You know what they need? To grow like you, to grow into the higher realms, to evolve, to need a hand. But they are lower energy, they are lower understanding. Those are lower things that has been done in the past, and they have to come out on the surface in order to be healed. And you, as a higher energy, you might try to turn this off. You can't. Let me tell you why. It is about you. You to fix your shadow, that you are higher energy and you don't want to deal with the lower energies. There's going to be taking you to a new evolutions from within you. So basically, this conflict, there is a Scorpio and Taurus. That is about coming together for continued growth from within. Don't forget about it at some point of your life. If you are within the new higher realms of energies, what were you? What were you? You were lower energy. Some point of sometimes in your life, you did lower things in your life that you were not aware of. You just didn't because you didn't. It doesn't matter what they're low. There could be a cheating lie. There could be a very low even sexual or intimacy situations, or you did something very low against yourself. And when you did against yourself, you did it against others. Now these things are in, coming out of the shadow. But you, as a higher energy, you have to understand that in the next 2 weeks, we are going to go through this period for it. And if you're higher energy, look at it from different point of view about the lower astral, the lower energies. The glitch of the matrix, the glitch of the things is about this. Things to crumble to dust. So a new things to coming in from within you. If you feel your throat chakra doesn't work, do you know why it doesn't work? Truth is not spoken. You holding the truth from within you. You holding the things from within you. And of course, we are in the flu season. We have a lot of viruses and goes on and so on. But where is the virus of the lie, and where is the virus of the truth from within you? You're going to understand some things doesn't come out right, and these things in the next 2 3 weeks they're going to be intense. We are going to go through the full moon because the moon is going to be intensified the intuitions, but also the knowledge of this process. And that's what I'm making you this emergency energy report right now for you. You to understand what is it going on, because I had to look, I had to digging in really from deeply from within, because there is a new higher realm above all this. We think that the 5D, 7D is higher. No, it's not. There is a different higher level of understanding above all, between the good, the bad, the lower, and the high. There is so much more from what we thought we knew. And some of you, and the new cycle, the new energies, you're going to be looking at these issues. Okay. Yesterday, there was a things, there was a projecting from within me. There was a whole, pretty much like 24 hours. I can't turn them off. I ask why I cannot turn them off. And they say you need to understand something deeply in there. And that's what I understood is not about to go ahead and not work with lower energies, actually to understand the wisdom behind it. That's what this is, the wisdom from within. Because at some point, at some time, when you are low, somebody give you a hand. At some point of time, when you have no place to go, you had a place to go. Some place at the time, you were this lower energy. But now you evolve from within you. And you're like, I don't want to deal with the lower energies. They have to grow up. Yes, they do. They have to want this on their own, though. When they're reaching to you, they're going to be, you have to be there for them. So if you have people that coming into you with the lower vibes, don't just push them away. Work with it. But if they are damaging you from within, you will understand why. Because they're showing you things for you. And that's what this energy report is. Focus deeply from within yourself, focus deeply from within things. I look at the charts for the next pretty much 2 weeks. We are going to experiencing this work of higher level consciousness working together with the lower vibrations. Why? So we can go ahead and create the truth from within. We can create the things from within ourselves. And this is going to be a very good, powerful energies, but look from higher, deeply higher purpose for it. You will understand, you will gain totally different wisdom from within you. Hi, Lisa. Thank you for coming in. Glad to see you on the chat. And that is it, the message. And there. Be careful if you are one of those four astrology signs that we talk about it. That is a Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo, Aquarius situations. We talk about this, but now you're feeling it from within. You're going to understand it from within. You're going to be looking at the situations from within your own self. Okay, there's going to be a lot of healing coming in. There's going to be a lot of tears coming in. There's going to be a downfall. There's going to be going in through hell. But in the end of this Scorpio season, is going to be worth it. And then we're going to see that when we go in through Sag for it, there's going to be a lot of messages. There's going to be a lot of new inspirations. There's going to be a lot of new wisdom coming in and shared here, okay, in the earth. All right, guys. So let's go and look at it, today's energies for, and what is it going on? What is it going on in the sky for? So early in the morning in the sky, the ascendant is at 5 degrees of Scorpio, midheaven it's 12 degrees of Leo. Yeah, we're trying to get away with this, but this is the general gravitations about these energies. This is like one way or another. I'm gonna get you, get you, get you. Yeah, that's That is the song that comes in the mind, but that is it, the things that we're dealing with this gravitational field globally. This is not personally to everyone that it's all these four zodiac signs. This is about everybody. It doesn't matter what zodiac sign you are. If you want to know how personally that can affect you, look at within your chart. Okay, look within your chart, know the things from within you. Okay, for example, if you Leo, it's in your 10th house. That means that it's got to be something with growth to a professional level to become a leader. Okay, if that is a, for example, in your 8th house, that is going to be about you to grow up with the relationships with others. Okay, if that is in the 4th house, that means you have to look at that authority from within you, working together with others, not you to be the authorian from within you. If that is a Scorpio situations, if that is a, for example, your 3rd house, that is a the friendships, that is a how you deal within your situations. That is a 8th house or the 7th house. That's the 7th house. That is your relationships with others. But since you're dealing with this, that is a about material things from within others. That's what Scorpio is. If it's Aquarius, you have an Aquarius. Where is the Aquarius is? Okay. If that is in the 6th house, that means you came here to heal this through rebellion, for example. Okay. If that is a Taurus, if that is in the 12th house, what are you looking at? As the material possessions or spiritual possessions from within you? Or you have to become this professional within the material world with spirituality. So all this is connecting. It's going to trigger you one way or another for it, and so on. So in the morning, this energy is going to come and triggers. We have the positive aspect that is a with the moon. The moon is together with Neptune. The visions, the wisdom that it's carrying within Pisces. You're going to see the wisdom the two ways, the high ways of all this energy as was spoken to it, or you're going to see them through the lower realm. You're going to see from the lower realm to seek for a higher place. It is depends of how you accept and who you are as a current energy level, because you need to understand as you evolve, your energies evolve, your power is evolve, and you are not that weak from within. You're going to gain new powers in new situations from. There is still this divine energies from Neptune towards Mars, and there is still this beautiful sixth house with Uranus in the North Node that's coming towards from within you. Use these energies to seek what these pressures are coming from within. Lilith is going to be a divine energies with Saturn, which is going to help you to seek this middle ground, that it's missing point between you, shadow, and a higher realm, and the higher realm, shadow, the lower realm. You're going to understand these energies from within you. You're going to be understanding it and looking at more deeply how you're going to proceed from now on. You might not going to see a visions how to proceed in life. Take it easy with this. This is because of the shadow. You have to look within the shadow, the unfinished business, the unfinished situations, the unfinished energy exchanges, and so on and so on. That's what this is to look at it there to a different perspective for within you. So during the day, the energy is going to be overall intense from now on until the next 2 weeks. So might as well get used to it. Okay, hands down. Okay, we're here for the truth. We're here for giving the right things. There's going to be a positive moment because of the moment of the midheaven and the ascendant. It's coming to work with in yourself. Hi, Blue Swan. Thank you for coming in, guys. Glad to see you here. Hopefully, you two doing okay. For so at 8 o'clock, the midheaven is in divine energies. It is at 27 degrees of Leo. We see that wisdom when there was a Leo season. Okay, now that wisdom, okay, it is have to put it in use. You have to work it out. You have to work at it from within. Where it's coming from? It's coming from Jupiter, who is retrograde, and he is right now in Pisces, going back to remove the wrong mysticism, the wrong understanding, the wrong things from within us to lead us to a new path, to a new ground. 8 months ago, we experiencing similar things when Jupiter was transiting through Pisces, but he crossed into Aries. He took us to the new road. He showed us the new road. Now it's coming back in Pisces for the rest of the people to be more collective from within. You guys gonna feel this energy, and the other side is Pluto. That is about to transform you, to transform the authority from within you, because that's what the authority is. But you have to make the difference between an authority and your personal authority out there, outside, out in every area of your life. You are going to transform to create new authority from within you, new authority from within you. That's what this new cycle is all about. You do not to operate from the shadow, you to operate from your higher self, the true self from within you. 9 o'clock. At 9 o'clock, the ascendant is still at Scorpio, but midheaven is in Virgo, and then it's opposing the moon. That is going to be organizations. That's going to be a lot of beautiful energies there. Lilith and Venus, they're still in trine together. At this point, we're talking about looking the shadow and things that needs to be worked out at Lilith. But be careful with these energies, because Lilith can find a tricky way to trick Venus from within you. There's going to be like you self-manipulating yourself. Look at it in there, but Saturn has got a divine energies towards Lilith. He teach her in the divine energies. So one way or another, you are going to be looking at for these divine energies from within yourself. In there, midheaven door is in positions with the moon. Be careful there within your emotions. Be careful with emotions, but also that's talking about mothering. You have issue with your mother, you have issue situations around mother, or maybe the mother from within you. It's going to help you to find the mystic ways you to become this mothering situations inside of you. That is oppositions. Anytime there is oppositions between any of the major aspects with the moon, you need to understand that you have something to deal with your intuition, with your emotions, with your vibrations about connecting with your mothering or a mother situations. Maybe you as a mother, your grandmother, and so on and so on. You're going to be dealing, because when you understand that the intuition and authority, they're working together, the authority appreciates the intuition, and the intuition takes the authority and gives the other authority its energy in there. You guys going to understand this. This is going to be a beautiful period of a lot of gaining wisdom, guys. Uh, okay, so let's keep on going here. Guys, I'm going to answer your questions as soon as I finish the reading for it, but I know it's tough. It has been tough, and I can't, feeling it. I can feel in it too. There is a lot. It's like a pressure, but at the same time, it is inner peace. At the same time, I mean, kind of like a very. I don't want to say confused, but there is a lot of deeply wisdom behind it, and it is. We are going to be gaining it, but we are going to go through the hell. Midheaven, it's at 29 degrees at 10 o'clock. That is totally that opposition with the moon, the Neptune, and Jupiter. You will understand there was something that you should have learned, some kind of intuition, some kind of situations. It wasn't right the way it was. How? That it's going to be squaring Mars, who is retrograde in Gemini. Thank God that Mars is retrograde, and we'll talk about this morning, because Mars can get aggravated if he was direct. But now it's Mars is looking back, and it's to anger actions. Now he is realizing the anger actions from within. And if you feel angry and if you still like in this lower energies, please Take a time to look at this lower energy, what the effects that will be in your future. Because some of the people maybe take a revengeful or anger actions or so on and so on, and then are gonna lead. It's gonna lead you to the old ways, and the old ways is not good for anybody. Not only for you, not only for your family, but everybody as it. We are living here in this earth. So yeah, kindergarten teacher, maybe. Maybe I could have teaching the kids. Maybe I don't know. I could have, should have, would have, but I'm still teaching young adults. I think, Kurt. But yeah, mm, maybe we should open up a spiritual garden, kindergarten here, and we'll see. There's a lot of things that are going on, and I'm not just one person, can't do everything on my own. I need some more people in our situations in there. And let's get this period going on because I understand there is a lot of needs coming in, quite, but that's a good idea. At 11 o'clock, the midheaven is in Libra, relationships. And guess what relationships are you going to look? Your relationship with Uranus and the North Node. That is it about the universe, your relationship from within the universe. You're going to see this. What is your relationship with that? Let's stop for a second and think about it. What is your relationship with the higher? Are you have honesty, truthful with them? Are you honest to yourself first from within them, and so on? You're going to be getting this divine energies that the divine sends you back, and you send it back to divine. Kind of like a communications in there. It's going to be a very beautiful time if you do this. Energies from within you. Midheaven is also in trine with Saturn. That is a talking about learning and experience behind the shadow, things that were hidden from within. That's what Saturn right now. It's squaring the node and the south node, and it's squaring also Uranus in there. So you'll see it, the things that are going to be from with is. The ascendant is at Sag, and it's opposing Mars. Anytime when there is oppositions with Mars, Mars is going to be triggered. Your anger is going to be triggered. Your this toxic masculinity of I'm going to win in it by the physical way. I'm going to be doing by the physical situation. I'm the man. I deserve the respect. And if I don't deserve the respect, I will go ahead and fight for it. You need to understand respect is coming from the soul, not the physical way. And if you are having an issue with your own Mars, take a look at your Mars. How much damage maybe did it in your life? And since Mars is retrograde, it's going to help you to look at the spiritual warrior from within. That is it, that is divine connection that you have with Pluto, the hidden God from within you. You'll see it. It's beautiful energies behind the intensity there. So 12 o'clock at noon, the ascendant moves into Capricorn, begin to work. Not only talk, work, do and work, do something into the material world. That is going to be the things. Midheaven is at 2 degrees of Scorpio. That's going to be helping with the trine towards Mars. There, Mars going to look within the shadow, within the underworld. There is a divine energies that is going to be triggered within the moon and Jupiter at this time. For it, you are going to feel this mysticism, this energies that are coming you to look behind the veil. That's what Jupiter does. He sent us behind the veil before we were born, before we were awakened, before we grow up. Send us back. Why? Because we hide the things from our own selves as evolving human beings. That's what this is. And it's coming to work from within us. Beautiful energy. At the 1 o'clock, the ascendant is together with Pluto, and the midheaven is together with Venus at 17 degrees. Is again this energies that we talk about, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, and so on. But now the ascendant is going to give us divine, double divine energies towards Mars, and double sextiles towards Neptune, the Moon, and Jupiter. There is in trines right now with midheaven. We're going to feel these energies that's coming. They're going to be beautiful. It's telling you that you do your beauty and leave the rest. The right lower energies, they're going to pick up this higher vibes, and they're going to do changes. They're going to be creating an actions from. But you need to understand, as a higher energy, you're here to work with lower energies, not just only surround you with the higher realms and see who I am and so on. There, in your shadow, you will find your spiritual ego if you evolve in that level. You think that you feel higher level spiritual, you have no ego? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. But do you have the honesty to look from within? But gaining the wisdom of that is going to bring you even higher, and you're going to helping these new vibrations to comes in for it. I'm looking at the energies that around Christmas, around the New Year, that is going to be a lot lower energies. They are just going to be rising up like this, quick, faster. Universe is math. Yes, of course, universe is math of this because we are not where I need to be. That's what this is. This is a Uranus and Taurus into the material world, our material possessions, how we look at the material possessions, but also that is the opposition of Scorpio. That what do you do about others? Are we only thinking, you know what, I'm going to talk with this person, he's going to give me this information. I'm going to talk to this person so he can do the work for me. I can talk to this person so they can do this for me. To using a people or material world that's crumbling because you do know how to deal with people. That's what this is. But it's the same thing. Are you been doing this shadow work from within you, and how is your material life on earth is? So there's going to be a lot of this coming in. The ascendant is at Aquarius rebellion time, but it's going to square and triggers extra on top of Saturn squaring all these energies. That's like gonna be feel like, my God, what is I got myself into it? You decide to be born at this time. You decide experiencing these energies here right now. If you're a awakened person, you're gonna feel it, but it's gonna be a good for you. You're gonna go walk through hell to reach to paradise. If you do everything right, then that's what it's gonna be. So at 3 p.m., the ascendant is in Pisces. We go into the mystical realms to understand, to go into the shadows from within the midheaven. It's Sagittarius, and it's giving a glimpses about what Sagittarius season will look like. Imagine we are having a this divine's energies between a Lilith and Uranus in the North Node. The shadow that was in the family, there's hidden things in the family. When the day comes out, we heal the family, we heal ourselves, and we're healing that, and we show how we heal, so we can get the proper expressions within life. Yes, the things are not beautiful. Why? Because midheaven and Sag, it is opposing Mars. It is going to trigger your ego. It's going to trigger. If you are this masculine toxic energies from it, is going to be triggered. But if you are the divine warrior, masculine energies from within you, guess what? You're going to be transformed this anger into wisdom. That's what you're here for. That's what Mars is in Gemini, to see through this duality from within you. You to evolve for better, for yourself, for your relatives, for your family, for everyone in this world. Top of the energy to you. Yeah. Thanks, Nick. You guys feeling the energy. So, yeah. Did a lot of work yesterday, Nick, and I want to say thank you for the help you gave me yesterday. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. 4. So at 4 p.m., the midheaven, it's right at 0 degrees of Capricorn opposing Mars. I mean, your ego is not going to like the work that needs to be done. Your Mars is going to be trigger. Your situations is going to be trigger. If you have oppositions with Mars, Mars is going to tell you, listen, what it is this, and so on. It's hard. It's hard, and everything crashed, and everything there is because Jupiter and Ascendant, they are coming together. You have the visions of this Mars. We have to destroy the old physical needs, the old physical. Uh, this is like the man who, through his physical energy, dominates over the situations. But that's not a masculine energy. That is a toxic masculine energy. That's what you need to destroy. The divine masculine energy is the wisdom within the man, the authenticity, the vulnerability within the man. It's going to be a lot of work begin, guys. A lot. So this is going to be this energy. You're going to be looking at this energies, looking at from within you. And in the next hour, which is at 5 p.m., the midheaven is at 13 degrees of Capricorn. This professional way from within you. Guess what? You become the professional. You will understand the conflict between Mercury, the Sun, and Venus. Mercury is the way you talk, communications. The Sun is your authority. Venus is your love. And through the connections that's this sextile with midheaven, midheaven is in trine with the opposing Uranus in the North Node. The work that you need to do, not through the conflict, but seeking the solutions. What the solutions are with this material and this shadow work that it needs to be done. What is it that secrets that has to be pulled out from within? The ascendant is in Aries. It's a beautiful sextile with Mars. You're going to be taking these actions. You do those actions, and the energy that comes in from within you is going to bring you inner peace, guys. A beautiful inner peace. You do the work, though. Okay? So at 6 p.m., we have a midheaven coming in together with Pluto. That's going to be a very interesting energies to you because that is the point of transformations. You're going to understand that everything that crashed in your life is about to transform yourself. If you are higher energy, you will understand something crashed with lower energy. So you can understand the wisdom why it was crashed because you didn't want it to nothing to do with lower energies. But to understand your purpose, that you are dealing with lower energies, that's what you came from. You have to help others to rise up. I see the wisdom is coming, guys. But at the same time, if you are lower energy, you have to understand this crash. You have to understand it can go in this way. You have to go higher. You have to go evolve yourself mentally, psychology, energies, gravitationally, and so on, so on. And that is it, this beauty of energy. And you will see it because the ascendant is together with Uranus. That's what this is. Sudden changes. It helps us. How? Lilith is sextile with Uranus in the ascendant. It is the same time Uranus and ascendant are sextiling with Neptune, and Neptune is sextiling with Pluto and midheaven. Sometimes direct confrontation doesn't lead to anything good, but if you think more deeply from within and you find and gain more information about it, you transform, you see a new visions, you new understanding that this is creations of universe. You're going to understand your shadow, and your shadow is going to find the love from within. The love that right now is in Scorpio is underworld, the real part of love that you hide from within you. Beautiful, isn't it? So at 7 p.m., it's gonna be intense energy, guys. No joking there because midheaven is in Aquarius, is together with Saturn. You will understand. You're not gonna like it, but you understand. It's time for rebellion, and nobody likes rebels. Nobody likes the rebellion. Not your parents, not your family, not your kids, not your acquaintances, not your loved ones. Why? Why do they don't understand? Because they don't want to change. They want you to stay in the lower realm. You want to go higher. But if you're higher and you're dealing with the lower energies, you're like, I don't want to deal with lower energies. Why? Oh, because you're the big shot. No, actually, you're going lower. If you're looking at from a higher level of perspective of energy, you are actually lower of what you can be. How are you going to get your wisdom from what you so we gained that wisdom 8 months ago, but now it takes time to process, you know. Come on, we're human beings, but it's gonna be beauty. All right, 8 o'clock, midheaven is at 28 degrees of Aquarius. So you did the rebellion, you understand the things, and that rebellion is good with Mars. Mars has a trines with Saturn, the trines with the midheaven, divine energies with Pluto, and now the ascendant, which is going to see from within. It is learning your masculine divine wisdom from within you. Beautiful, beautiful. It reminds me about the Akon. He have one song, beautiful. Uh, this ascendant and Gemini is going to create intensity with the moon and Jupiter. The moon is about to cross within areas. So you're going to feel what's going to happen when Jupiter comes in, when the sun is going to come into Aries. That's going to be happening. Probably we're talking about another 5.5 months, seven. There. Okay. But you're going to understand these new energies that comes in. They're going to help us to take the new road, the new leap from within. You're going to feel like the need for something new. That is going to help you to crush the old because you getting something new, but the old still's there. You can't just buy a brand new TV and trying to put in the front of the old one. You have to take the old one out and put the new one in. You get it? That's what it is. So at 9 p.m., the ascendant is at Cancer, family for it. Yes, the family time, the family situation is going to be a good energy because midheaven is in Pisces and trines everything within Scorpio. You are going to look this beautiful energy of transformations and what the results that will be. They will fix the things within the family. Maybe a family karma, maybe family situations, maybe a family relationships, maybe understanding about family from within you. What is your family? Who is your family? Maybe not your own blood, maybe somebody else, maybe something that you are gaining as divine wisdom from within you. Because the ascendant in the next hour is going to be together with Lilith. And let me tell you, the beauty of this is going to be understood from within. Divine energies with Saturn, beautiful trines with Venus and the Sun. There is a beautiful trines with Jupiter, midheaven, and the Moon, which is there all together. Midheaven is at 0 degrees. Take a new road, take a new leap, take and understand from within you what that did to you. What is this emotions or what is this mystic things that controls the world? What is this beautiful authority you are going to build from within of based of your true honest self inside of you by breaking in through the shadow from within you. Beautiful, beautiful transitions, energies. That's going to give you a glimpses of what's going to happen when Jupiter crossing Aries. Okay, so at 11 o'clock, the ascendant goes into the first degree of Leo. It's going to be at 1 degree, 14 minutes, and it's going to opposing Pluto. And midheaven is at Aries, that is a divine energy towards the Sun, the new authority, building the new authority, healing the old, because midheaven is together with Chiron. Do you heal your old self and put your new self in charge? Did you gain this wisdom inside of you? Did you did that work? And when you did it, you're happy from within. You put your head in a pillow and you have a good conscience. But yes, there's going to be a something that you have to do tomorrow as well. That's why when I wake up, midheaven is actually into Leo. That's what this is. That whatever you're going to fall off to bed, what you're going to be falling in the bed, that's what you're going to get at when I wake up in the morning. That's how that works, gravitational way. Because this ascendant that is at the 1 degrees of Leo, that is going to be at 11 o'clock in the afternoon, you are going to find it in the morning, the work inside of you. It's going to be a midheaven at Leo. And that's what the astrology report was for today. Hopefully, guys, understanding the current energies. And now I can take some questions, guys. Wow, Nick. Love your sarcasm with astrology. Always love it. All right. So, hi, Tiffany. Thank you for coming to the chat. Top of the energies to you. I only like rebels. Universe give me with the motorcycle today. Push it home over a mile. Pretty rebel. Wow. Well, here is alchemy. You know, universe giving you a motorcycle. Very beautiful. Hopefully you enjoy it yourself. Hopefully you do it in there. Aries is embracing his inner Uranus. Okay. Pretty good again. I know you're laughing. Oh, I know you're laughing. Oh, my God. I think you can, laughing. You're, yeah. We'll talk about this later on. But yes, nothing is greater to that inner peace, but the inner peace comes with the inner wisdom about the current situations. Because if you and I are looking into the current energies and the situations, guess what? We're missing points. And when we're missing points, that bothers us from within us. But when it comes in to be a more clear as a consciousness, things are getting right. And yeah, there you go, Tiffany, right. And we become what we were meant to be. We actually get in wisdom with more inner peace. That's what it was. The inner peace is leading to this more higher wisdom. And we'll see at the end of the Scorpio season, we're going to see later on how many people will achieve that. Okay, they're going to be seeing this. It's going to be beautiful, but we're going to see that everyone will do it. Probably no, but that everyone is going to have a chance to do it. That is entirely up to them. Yes, peace. Exactly, peace. We need peace. The whole world needs peace. Okay, the whole world needs that inner peace. That's what it was. It's going to be this rebellion in nature of Aquarius for inner peace. And if you guys did this work, if you guys did all that, I want to say thank you, because you improving the world from people around you, with your gravitations around you, in the situations from within. And yeah, all right, guys. So if you guys have some questions, ask now. If not, let's share the love and the inner peace here. And we're going to come back tomorrow for another astro-gravitational report here. Thank you, guys, and be love. Some rapid gifts of hearts. Take as much as you need to. Good luck, guys.